Hello, welcome my friends to another toy review. I am your reviewer Yuri, and today we will be taking a look at another fabulous toy that I have from my personal collection. Today we will be looking at Ultimate Flint. This figure was available from the Gi Joe Retaliation line, promoting the major motion picture, I'm assuming. And looks like a very nice figure. Let's take a look at the back. This is the back. Has a little bit of artwork, not really artwork, mostly pose work of Hasbro. This is obviously a Hasbro release. And we have a little Gi Joe Collector Club. I don't know what that's there. Okay, it has a little bit of a write-up here in the corner. I will read that for you now. Flint parachute into the middle of a menacing Cobra base, leading a Gi Joe Special Ops unit on a mission to take over the enemy base. Very nice, I like that. Okay, just a few comments. I purchased this figure for at the local grocery store. I have a local grocery store here in town, and believe it or not, they carry Gi Joe figures, which is freaking amazing because nobody carries Gi Joe figures right now. Okay, very difficult to get. I have heard some information on the 50th anniversary line and all this kind of stuff, but it is far away yet, and it's a very big treat for me when I can find a Joe at my local store. I like this. I like this very much. Now, that being said, I freaking hate this packaging. Okay, I don't know what the hell Hasbro was thinking, Ken. Jesus Christ, Hasbro, you have outdone yourself this time with shitty packaging. Okay. Here we have a picture of someone who's supposed to be Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who plays Roadblock in the movie. But I'm sorry, people, this doesn't look like The Rock to me. I don't know if this guy is stylized in Photoshop. Maybe they put a filter on his freaking head. But this looks bad. And then you have the hook here, and then you have snake eyes, pretty much. You have this big blank space here. Nothing there. And then you have, yeah, not much. I do like the bubble. The bubble is nice. It's reminiscent of the Renegades and 30th bubble, and you can tell that Hasbro has pretty much made the bubble is the pack, because this guy is loaded with accessories. Accessories in the yin-yang, people. Okay, many accessories. Although I can see in the package these accessories aren't new accessories. I have seen these before. We'll get to that in a little bit. So yes, sit back, relax, and let's get to this toy review before my tea goes stone cold. Be right back. And we are back. So before we get on to the figure and actually reviewing the figure and his accessories that he has come with, first we're going to review the gimmick, the selling point of this Flint, Ultimate Flint figure for the kids. And the main gimmick with Ultimate Flint is his parachute. Okay, so let's just unravel the parachute to see what it looks like, as we have just taken it out of the package. And the parachute is quite large. Okay, it has a Gi Joe symbol on it, as you can see. I would say it's made out of some sort of poly tent, more than likely a polyester type of materials, and it's attached with these strings, which you will attach to Flint's harness. The entire parachute is this I would say army green, flat green color on the outside, and on the inside it's a little bit more lighter greens, I would say, yes. So that's the parachute. The parachute also comes with this harness, okay. And this harness, I think this is a bit of a Frankenstein harness. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. Maybe exactly not the same one, but I seem to recall Firefly from Rise of Cobra. With the gunship, he comes with this. And they maybe have remolded it or retouched it, but I think in general it is exactly the same. Although I could be wrong, you never know. Okay, the entire harness or parachute harness is made out of a black plastic rubbery material, and it is not painted at all, as you can see. It has this nice pouch here, presumably, you know, maybe some supplies that Flint will like to eat. Perhaps there's some cans of Chef Boyardee in there, or there could be, you know, many things in there. It's easy to speculate, but on the all in all, pretty good detail on this harness. I think it would look very good on Flint when I put it on him. It's got a little bit of a buckle here in the middle, and these straps, presumably they attach to the parachute somehow. And it does have a little button, which, not a button, but a little peg and a little hole that you can press tight, and yes, it fits in perfectly. Okay. So now that we have taken a look at the parachute gimmick that Flint comes with, and his parachute harness, let's take a second and come back with Flint and his accessories. Be right back. And we're back. Okay, let's take a look what we have taken out of the package. First of all, Flint comes with a bunch of accessories that I have here, and I will show you individually. First off, we have a, looks like to be a silenced rifle. Sorry, not silenced, just a rifle. It has a nice clip here. The molding is very nice. This is nothing new. If you're a Gi Joe collector, you have seen this rifle a numerous amount of times. Namely, last time I remember, I have it in the Paris Pursuit Baroness from the Rise of Cobra figure. So anyways, this gun is made out of a gray plastic, and it's a very nice gun. Next up we have this shotgun, which is, again, maybe like a laser grenade launcher or some sort of laser. Again, it's sculpted very nicely. It has like nice grooves, and the handle is very nice. Again, this is the same accessory that came with that Baroness that I mentioned earlier. As is this gun, which is sort of like a Uzi machine gun, and this silenced, also kind of like Uzi machine gun. Both these guns, including those other ones that I mentioned, are all gray plastic, and all came with that same Baroness figure. Two more guns to show you. First of all, we have this very nice pump-action shotgun, which Flint comes with. This is probably the gun that I would pose him with most. I really enjoyed this gun. It also came with a Law & Order figure from the Renegades line. And then we have this, also another machine gun. It's funny because this gun actually, Hasbro, you know, I really hate this gun. This gun came with the Roadblock figure from the Rise of Cobra line, and this gun was very flimsy. the rubber on the Roadblocks gun from the Rise of Cobra line was incredibly flimsy, and I said, why would they release this gun? Because it came and it was all warped in the package. It looked like crap, and I was like, how do I even pose a Roadblock with this? So Hasbro, thumbs up here. You have made a great improvement. It is the same mold that you have released, but no flimsiness. Okay, the gun is solid, the gun is hard, and I'm sure it will look great in Flint's hand when I pose him with it. Okay, now continuing, he comes with a helmet. Okay. And this helmet, it's nice. It looks kind of like a bicycle helmet, but that's okay. Even Flint enjoys a nice bike ride once in a while. And then he comes with this knife, which I dislike. It looks less like a knife and more like an X-Acto knife. And to tell you the truth, I don't know why Flint would want to have an X-Acto knife, although it does fit nicely into the back of the figure. So who knows? Maybe he's going to be cutting some cardboard boxes. We'll get to the figure in a minute. Last but not least, let's do this little review on this base stand. I like these base stands. I do prefer the Pursuit of Cobra ones. They had two of the pegs that I could stand the figure on, because sometimes I like to put multiple figures on one stand in battle scenes, and with one peg stand I'm very limited, and I don't like to be limited with anything that I do. On the back it says made in China, 2009, Hasbro. Okay, so now let's take a look at the figure. First and foremost, I'm very, very, very impressed with this figure. I'm very impressed with how Hasbro's Gi Joe line. I hate the packaging, as I said before, but the figures are top-notch. Top-notch. Came out of the package very solid. Very, very tight, super tight joints. I'm trying to not to move this one too much, because this is a figure that I have sold already on eBay, and it will be getting shipped out in the next couple days. Okay, so I'm going to be gentle with this review. Okay, articulation wise, it's like the same like any other Joe. You have the 360 head, okay, 360 shoulder, you have a 360 elbow, 360 wrist. Obviously you don't have the 360 leg like the Marvel figures, but you do have a double jointed knee, which is very, very nice for poses. And you also have a little bit of ankle articulation, which is on it's on a ball joint, which is interesting. This is not my figure right now, so I will not play with him too much, but I would be very interested to see what type of poses I could manage with this type of ankle articulation. So another accessory I failed to mention that Flint comes with is obviously this vest, which is a very, very nice vest. If you look at it, it has a whole bunch of pouches, and here he has a magazine for his rifles, and on the back he has a little probably like a Swiss Army knife type of pouch there. He has like a little buckle pouch. It's buckled, that obviously the knife sheath, and that continues on with another magazine there, which is incredibly nice. The vest has this sort of gray painted on armor, I would say, on the front and on the back, which evidently protects Flint when he is engaged in a battle, which is very nice. And of course it is removable. I won't remove it. I'll show you what's underneath. It's Flint's kind of got like a dark gray Pantone gray color underneath on his chest. Same color that he has here on his sleeves. Okay. I like, when I was looking in the package, I thought Flint's flesh tone was a little bit off on the arms, but now that I take a look at it again, it looks like he has a nice tan. It looks like he has been at the beach. It's sort of like beach Flint, you know what I mean? Which is a good look for Flint, you know what I mean? Great head sculpt. Really, really enjoyed the head sculpt. It looks like a very manly soldier. He looks like the type of soldier I would want in my army. He looks serious. His eyes, particularly the figure that I got, his eyes look up a little bit. But that's okay. I'm okay with that. He looks very stern. I wouldn't want to screw with him. He looks also like a nice gentleman too, like someone that would open the door for a lady and perhaps cook dinner for someone because he has those skills perhaps. As far as the paint goes, I really love the pants. The pants are my favorite on this figure. They are sort of speckled with gray and the sort of khaki clay color. Very nice. Not much more to say about those pants. They look great. So, on the overall, if I was to give a review of this Flint figure, I would probably give him a solid, let's see here, Flint, what do you deserve? What do you deserve, Flint? You're good figures, I know you are. For Flint, I will give him 9 out of 10. And the only reason I would not give him 10 out of 10 is that some of these accessories here are recycled. And personally, I understand that a company has to make some money and they have to recycle accessories and all that kind of stuff. But to give me an accessory pack that already came with Baroness a few years ago in 2009, it seems a bit ridiculous to me. I think they could have mixed up the guns a little bit and given us something new. But that being said, he really is a very nice figure. Highly recommended. Solid 9 out of 10 because it cannot be any other way. The helmet seems to fit on pretty good. Yeah, very nice figure. I highly recommend this figure. This Gi Joe line right now, for this figure, I paid only $5.99, believe it or not, at, like I said, a local grocery store. And, this is a steal for this figure. Truly one of the nicest figures in the last few years. Highly recommend him. Yeah, there really isn't more I can say. I will be back with some more toy reviews of the Gi Joe line, and especially the Retaliation line, because I've been selling a lot of that on eBay right now. And very impressed. Thumbs up, Hasbro. 2 thumbs up. The accessories are reused, but not a big deal. Still a solid 9 out of 10 for this sucker, for this fellow, this fine fellow. Until next time, I say na zdrowie, and we'll see you next time with another fabulous toy review here at Yuri's, okay? Good luck.